Hello students, now I would like to explain the next chapter, that is chemical effects of electric current. This is our 14th chapter. As you know that electricity is a naturally occurring force and that exists around us, and humankind has been aware of this force since early ages. Ancient humans not undertaking the effects of static electricity, though they will thought it to be some forms of magic. And the word electrical in Latin word, which means describes the static charge that develops when certain materials are rubbed against each other. Electricity and magnetism are natural forces, okay, that are very close related to each other. Got it? Now, atoms consist of electrons and protons, that you have heard about that in class 9th. You can I will discuss it in class 9th. Both having equal but opposite charge, electrons and protons. Okay, and under normal circumstances, atoms are neutral. That is, the number of electrons equals the number of protons. Static electricity often happens when you rub things together. Got it? If you rub a balloon against your sweater several times, then you will find the balloon sticks to the sweater. That you can find out is. Now some electrons from the sweater get ripped off and stick to the balloon, and this makes the sweater and the balloon opposite in charge, okay, and they attract each other like magnets. Have you seen sparks when you comb dry hair on a winter night? Further, you will see that the comb sticks to the hair mainly. It will be sticks to the hair. Now, the moment of electric charge is continuous stream. It is known as electric current, and which is useful for numerous applications. If you can see, if you look around, you will notice a number of things powered by electricity, starting from computers and bulbs to washing machines. Got it? Now, to make electric current flow, the two components are necessary. First, continuous unbroken path, that is known as circuit, that is required. Okay, so circuit is required. Secondly, a driving force that is called electromotive force, that is also required. So it can be provided by a battery or generator, and electromotive forces pushes the electron around the circuit. Got it? So you know that there is an amazing fact that electricity plays a role in beating of heart. Muscle cells in the heart contract due to the passage of electricity going through the heart, and this electricity is measured using electrocardiogram, that is known as ECG. Okay, ECG machine. For a healthy person, the ECG display is a line moving across a screen with regular spikes indicating regular heartbeats. Amazing facts will be there for that a British chemist William Nicholson first discovered the chemical effect of current in 1800. And he observed that if battery leads were put in water and a current was passed, then what happened? Bubbles of hydrogen and oxygen were produced, and only oxygen bubbles were formed on the positive terminal, and hydrogen bubbles were formed on the negative terminal of the battery. Then next we can take the first topic, that will be the direction of current. We know that the electrons flow from an electron rich body to the electron deficient body. Got it? So direction of current, we can take that. Direction of current. This is our first topic. Okay. So in other words, we can say that electrons flow from a negative charged body to positive charged body, that we can say negative to positive. the electrons are flowing like that. These are the electrons, these are flowing from negative to positive charge like that. Okay. Now, however, the scientists from earlier days, they thought that electric current was flow of positive charge from positive charged body to negatively charged body. Okay. Therefore, they considered it is the direction of flow of current. Today, this is considered the conventional direction of current, but the actual flow of electronic current is from a negative charged body to a positive charged body. Second, we can take the conductor and insulator. I think you have learned it in small classes, 6 or 7 classes. So, conductor and insulator. What is insulator? I think you all are aware about this conductor and insulator. Let us know more about this material that can easily conduct electricity and choose that to note. You can choose from your around also. Then have you examined cables used in electrical wirings? You will see that the cable has a shining wire, usually made of copper on the side, and the copper wire, that is conductor, means the electricity is passed from easily through it. The electricity can pass through it, that is why it is a conductor. The cable will have an outer covering, that is plastic, thermoplastic is there, and that is known as insulator. Okay, so shocking is not taking place, the current will not pass through the insulator. Got it? Actually, you can write that conductors allow current to pass through them, or conductors allow flow of current through them. Okay. So, you can write conductors allow flow of current through them. Flow of current through them. Okay, through them. Got it? And this you can say कि this is due to their typical atomic structure with free electrons and their outer shell which move to conduct electricity. Okay, so metals such as copper, then iron, aluminium, gold, silver, these are the good conductor of electricity. Being an extremely good conductor of electricity, or good conductor, or you can say and comparatively less expensive, copper is the most common which is used for the wires. Okay. Now, insulators, they do not allow electricity to flow through them. So, that are known as insulators. Actually, insulators, the electrons are tightly bounded to the atom and do not flow easily, okay, to neighboring atoms. So, materials such as wood, plastic, rubber, glass, these are the common insulators. Insulators are used as protective covering from the dangerous you can say dangerous effects of electricity. Okay. So, these are the different insulators, which means if we are using the insulators, then electrocution is not taking place and we will not get the electric shock. Okay, that is why we are using the insulators. So, you can write that also. Insulators we are written. Now, conductors, insulators you can write easily, those substances which do not allow current flow through them are known as insulators. Okay. Actually, you have heard about the LED also. So, that during the testing conductivity, then LED, light emitting diode, that can be used in place of torch bulb. Okay, LED can glow even when a weak electric current flow through it. There are two wires that called leads. Okay, one lead is slightly longer than the other, and remember that while connecting to a circuit, the longer lead is always connected to the positive terminal of the battery and the shorter lead is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So, you can see that LED is there, that LED means light emitting diode. Light emitting diode is the full form of LED. Okay. And this LED has two leads or two arms will be there, that is like that. You can see this is the LED, it will contains the two legs or two arms. One arm is short and another is longer one. So, this is like longer, this is short one. And what will be there? The two legs will be there. You can just do is like that. This is an LED. Their LED's color may be separate, maybe red or maybe white, it may be different colors will be there. Two legs are there. Then what we will do? We have to take the longer lead and connect it to the positive terminal. Okay, and shorter is connected with the negative terminal. So, it will be connected with negative terminal of the battery like that. Two terminals will be there, positive and negative. So, it will be connected with the negative terminal of the battery. Okay, and longer will connected with the positive terminal of the battery like that. So, this is an battery. Okay. So, just remember that while you are connecting with these LED, then you should connect the longer length always connected with the positive terminal of the battery and shorter lead connected to the negative terminal of the battery like that. This is the negative terminal, this is the positive terminal, and you should connect like that. Okay, connection should be like that. And this is the battery. What is battery? Battery is formed by the combination of two or more than two cells. Okay, so it is an battery. One and two cells are available here. The longer line is positive charge and shorter one is negative charge. One longer, one shorter, it is an cell. If two are there, it means it will be battery, because combination of cells form the battery. Okay. If we will take any liquid, like we can take the lemon water and we just connect with the battery and one bulb also, then if the connection is complete, then what we will see? We can see the bulb will be glow. It means the bulb is glowing, it means that liquid is conducting the electricity. So, the liquid which conduct electricity is known as electrolyte. Electrolyte is a liquid which conduct electricity. Okay. So, the liquid which conduct electricity is called electrolyte. Okay. So, electrolyte is a liquid which conduct electricity. You can write that, electricity. Okay. So, electrolyte, you should aware about that electrolyte. It is a liquid which conduct electricity. Okay. So, it is a liquid means that electrolyte is liquid substance always, and it which act as a medium of conduction for the electricity. An electrolyte contains ions which are charged particles with either negative or positive electric charges, and ions form when a metal reacts with non-metals. Got it? Positively charged ions are known as cations and negatively charged ions are known as anions. For example, sodium chloride is formed when sodium reacts with chlorine. So, it contains positive charged sodium ions and that negatively charged chloride ions. Got it? Actually, sodium chloride, that is formed by the combination of sodium ions and chloride ions. So, these are the sodium ions are the positive ions and chloride ions are negative ions. So, these are known as cations. Positive ions are known as cations and negative ions are known as anions. Okay. So, these are the two different types of ions. Okay. Now, actually these electrolytes are decomposed by electricity. Okay, these electrolytes are the conducting liquid, and if we will pass the electricity, then what happens? They will be decomposed. And if the electrolyte has high concentration of ions, then it is termed as concentrated, and dilute if it has a low concentration of ions, and the electrolyte is a strong if high proportion of solute dissociate to form free ions. Got it? And if you can say that most of the substance does not dissociate on dissolving in water, okay, and the electrolyte is weak. Got it? So, what is electrolysis? Actually, electrolysis is the process by which an electrolyte decomposed into simpler substance when an electric current pass through it. जब इलेक्ट्रोलाइट के अंदर आप इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास करोगे तो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट डिकम्पोज हो जाएगी. ये डिकम्पोज होगी, उस प्रोसेस को हम बोलते हैं इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस. ठीक है. Now, electrolysis is an example of effect of electricity to produce a chemical change. And for electrolysis to happen, the ionic substance is either dissolved in water or taken in molten form also. For example, if electricity is passed through the sodium chloride solution, then sodium chloride is broken down to form sodium ions and chloride ions, and the sodium ions move towards the negative electrode. कहाँ जाएंगे? Negative electrode कौन सा है? Cathode. And जो ये जाएंगे, the next है why they are going there? Because they gain the electrons and get deposited to the sodium metal. Gain करके sodium metal में deposit हो जाएंगे. Okay, like that. So electrolysis क्या है? Electrolysis is the process by which an electrolyte decomposed in simpler substances when an electric current passes through it. Means electrolysis में होगा decomposition of substance by using the electricity or by passing the electricity. So that is known as electrolysis. Lysis means splitting. Got it? An electrolyte, the liquid which conduct electricity. That may be salt, that may be base, or that may be acid, base, or salt. Anything will be, we can use. Okay. So what happens when we will take the sodium chloride that is solution. Sodium chloride solution means water is present into it, it is the solution. Then we will pass the electricity pass की हमने, we will pass the electricity through it. So decomposition is taking place with the help of electricity, and यहाँ पे sodium ions जो है that will be deposited as sodium metal. ठीक है. Where they will be moved towards the negative electrode, और negative electrode कौन है? Cathode. They are moving towards the cathode. These ions, sorry, this is the metal. So ions are just deposited over the negative electrode, that is known as cathode. Cathode है वो negative electrode है. Okay. Electrodes are also two types, cathode and anode. Okay. So cathode है वो negative electrode है. Why? Because it is connected with the negative charge. Got it? Like that. If we are taking the beaker, ठीक है, ये beaker लिया हमने, 2 electrodes will be there. ये 2 electrodes ले लेते हैं. ये कोई भी है salt lemon solution या कॉपर सल्फेट सोल्यूशन है, विल ऐड सम एसिड इनटू इट, डाइल्यूट कर देंगे, एसिड मिला देंगे. देन व्हाट हैपन्स? ठीक है, ये 2 इलेक्ट्रोड्स विल बी देयर. अब एक इलेक्ट्रोड आपने पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल से कनेक्ट किया, एक नेगेटिव से कनेक्ट किया, लाइक दैट. ठीक है, तो पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव से किया, ये दिस इज द पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल. ठीक है, अब सॉरी ये पॉजिटिव है, हाँ ये नेगेटिव है, दिस इज नेगेटिव, शॉर्ट लाइन है वो नेगेटिव है. अब जो नेगेटिव है शॉर्ट नाइन, तो दैट इज नेगेटिव टर्मिनल है, इसको कैथोड बोलेंगे, दिस इज नोन एज कैथोड। ये हो गया अपना कैथोड एंड दिस इज एनोड जो पॉजिटिव से टर्मिनल से है। तो दिस इज नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड, कैथोड नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रोड है और एनोड है वो पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड है। ओके, सो क्लोराइड आयंस मूव टूवर्ड्स द पॉजिटिव इलेक्ट्रोड दैट इज एनोड एंड लूज द इलेक्ट्रॉन टू फॉर्म क्लोराइड आयंस। ओके, ये लूज करेंगे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और ये गेन करेंगे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। गॉट इट? गेन करके ये क्या बना रहे हैं, सोडियम मेटल बनाएंगे और ये लूज करके क्लोरीन आयन बनाएंगे। जैसे क्लोरीन एटम्स है, 2 क्लोरीन एटम्स है, कंबाइन टू फॉर्म क्लोरीन गैस एंड बबल्स विल बी फॉर्म्ड ऑफ क्लोरीन गैस एट दिस इलेक्ट्रोड। सो लेंगे 2 Cl नेगेटिव आयंस है, तो इट विल बी टेकिंग प्लेस एट कैथोड, ठीक है, एंड एट एनोड, एट एनोड पे क्या होगा, क्लोराइड आयंस है, they will be form the chlorine gas. Okay, like that. So chlorine gas, commonly electrolytes are the solutions of acids, bases or salt. Actually the electrolysis is used to extract the constituent elements and compounds contained within the solution. Got it? So you can understood that how electrolysis is taking place. This is an electrolysis. If you will pass the electricity, then what happens, that here sodium ions will be moved and here chloride ions will be moved. So deposition is taking place and they will form the sodium metal and chlorine gas. Okay. So with this, thank you and have a nice day.